Alright, welcome to episode 1. Alright, this is episode 1 of 90 Plus. I'm here with
Ryan. Yeah.
Yeah, you want to say your name?
Oh, Corey.
Alright, I'm here with Ryan and Corey. Okay, we're going to be speaking about how this season went. Okay, so my first talking point is very obvious. I think Ryan is wearing it on his chest. Alright?
That's fine.
Which is Arsenal. They finally done it. Alright? Was it 22 years?
22 years, yeah.
Crazy.
I wasn't even born. It's crazy.
Wait, what year was you born?
2005. So a year after.
A year after.
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy. This is your first league.
First time I've ever seen anything like this. You know, it was crazy.
You're patient, bro.
Yeah, bro. Like I remember, it was mad. Like I remember, like 2017. I used to talk to my science teacher about football, right? When I was in like year 7, and he was always telling me like, because I was always like, oh, I feel like I want to support another team. Like we never win anything. Like I haven't seen us win the trophy in how long. And he's like, bro, like keep supporting, because there'll be that one day. Bro, last Tuesday, that was that one day. It was mad. I was like, you know what, Fez.
You say shout out to that teacher,
Yeah,
man.
bro, Mr. Mackenzie, I think his name was.
Oh man, shout out to him. Never give up.
Yeah, man.
Oh man, it's crazy though. You know what what was like the maddest thing for me?
What?
How like the cultural impact it had.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean? The amount of people that went on the streets, it seems like apparently it was bigger, like it might even be bigger. Was it bigger than Carnival or not? Was it just
how many people were at Carnival? Because on Tuesday it was 100k at least.
100k.
Around that.
That's
We'll get some stats up, innit? We'll get some stats up. But yeah, I think it was mad. Like it was crazy. Even the same day when you know when you won it and people just went on the street.
Yeah, literally, that's what I'm talking about. Like, I was at a studio session, right? And then one of my boys called me up. He's like, "Yo, I'm going to the Emirates. Are you coming?" I was like, and then like the guy I was at the studio session. He was like, "Bro, go." And so I was just like, "Yeah, I'm live."
Oh, so you was there, yeah?
Yeah. Literally.
Damn.
What time was it?
I got there at like 11. And you know, like I got there and like people were like walking back to the station, and I thought, oh my days, like we missed it. And I was so wrong. Like we got there and like the whole stadium was just packed up. It was mad. So yeah.
All right, who would you say are the 3 most important players this season, or who were your 3 favorite players that played for them?
In the club,
Yeah.
I think Eze, just because of his story, like coming into your boyhood club, scoring a hat trick against your arch rivals who you almost went to, winning the league on your first try. It's just, I would give him sign of the season if it wasn't for Gyökeres.
Gyökeres?
Yeah. I do think he's that.
What, signing of the season?
Yeah, for Arsenal, yeah.
For Arsenal, yes.
But I think
saved it.
Yeah, no, because like I think Gyökeres, I would put Gyökeres second as well, because like we brought Gyökeres in to score goals, and he's done exactly that for us. He scored 21 goals over the whole season.
Yeah, if you look at what he's done, yeah, it's not pretty, innit? That's the thing. He's not an eye-pleasing player.
Yeah.
But if you look at the stats, you look how much he's given to the team, and he's someone who holds up the ball as well.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So he's kind of done his job, I would say. I wouldn't go as far as saying he was outstanding, because I wouldn't remember a mad Gyökeres moment.
Yeah.
There's probably a few.
There's a couple moments, but yeah, I do hear what you're saying. He's not lacking the aesthetically pleasing player, but at the end of the day, we brought him in because we didn't have another 9 that was doing the job for us, and we brought him in. He's done that. He's provided us with the goals, and yeah, like I've been on him like a lot. I've been on him, being like, oh, this guy's touch is mad. Like his whole play has improved. Yeah. He's done good. His runs have been good. So yeah, I'm happy with him. And then another player. I think it has to be Raya.
Yeah.
It has to be Raya, because I
Yeah.
don't think we win the league without him.
Raya was sick.
True.
Raya was sick. How about the defense though? What are you saying?
Yeah, I mean,
Even
do you know what? I could mention every single one of the players.
Oh, come on, man.
No, because they've all
man.
done an amazing job. They've all done an amazing job. Every one of them had a part to play in winning the title. So.
How about you, Corey? What are you saying? You're the 3 out players that won it for them, in your opinion.
I'd say Declan Rice, definitely. I don't know. when he first came to Arsenal, I thought he was just strictly like like a defensive mid. But I think over time he's really progressed and shown himself to be very, very central.
Yeah.
Like actually, holding the ball well. Doing what he needs to do. Showing up for the team as well. He's definitely one of them. I'd also say Saka.
Saka.
I would say Saka. What, you don't agree with that?
I mean, he was out for majority of the season.
He
The
was
only
out.
thing I remember from Saka is when he made what's his name, Jimenez. Like he made Jimenez slip.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I remember from Saka.
That was recent though. I feel like Saka, like, yeah, this hasn't been his best season, but at the end of the day, now he's a Premier League champion. So.
It's not. It's not. I hear what you're saying though. It's not been his best season, no. But at the end of the day, like, it's very easy to just brush him just because he's not been playing. But then he still played and he still done pretty well. Maybe it's just
No, I'm saying the
sentimental
top three,
Do you
top
think
three
he's had
players.
do you think he's had a better season than Palmer?
Yeah.
No.
Has he? Yeah.
You don't
I
think
think
so?
both of them are underwhelming this
Do you
season.
think he has?
But I
had
think,
a
look,
better
this is my opinion
season
about
than
Arsenal, right?
Yeah.
I think it was a collective thing.
Yeah.
I don't think, yes, there is players that stood out. I'm going to tell you who stood out for me big time.
Yeah.
But I think as a collective, it worked really well.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Everyone did what they needed to do because even players like, and I've said this to one of my boys, he's an Arsenal fan as well. Someone like Trossard will win you the league, because
Yeah.
he'll come
He's
in.
clutch.
He's clutch,
Yeah.
and he will come in and he'll do something.
Yeah.
So when you have a mixture of players that are clutch, players that can carry the team on their shoulders like Declan, a defense that's solid, players like Timber that are like just another just solid player up and down. Obviously, what's his name? Noni.
Madueke.
Madueke coming in.
That guy.
He's not great, but obviously you've got someone who come in and
Do you feel he performed better at Chelsea or Arsenal? Where do you feel he performed better?
I think he was probably better at Chelsea.
You think why?
But I think the type of player that he is, he's doing like there's players that, for example, him, Trossard and Madueke are players that you don't start. They come in, and they replace your main players, and
He was
they're
a starter
really
at
good at
Chelsea,
that. Huh?
He was a starter at Chelsea.
But I think Chelsea was just trash though at the time,
I mean, he's not lying. Chelsea won champions.
Do you know what I mean? So I think he's like, even like I said, Trossard is that type of player. Trossard is not someone who I would start, but it's someone who if I need something in a game,
I mean,
I'll bring him in and he can do
I'd
something.
start Trossard over Martinelli right now.
Yeah, but I'm saying as a player, there's certain players that have very weird profile, not weird profiles, but just different profiles.
Substitute
Innit?
profiles.
Yeah.
Subs, like
Yeah.
super subs, innit?
Yeah.
That's what I think they are. So I think as a collective, Arsenal was sick, but the standout players for me was definitely Raya. Bro, you can say the whole defense, but let's just say Gabriel. I think Gabriel was outstanding.
Do you think Gabriel did better than Saliba this season?
I think Saliba's just because he's a Rolls Royce, he goes under the radar, innit? But I think it was Gabriel's year. I think Saliba's the better player because I think people have gone overboard now and saying Gabriel's the better player. I think Saliba's still the better player, I'll be honest. But I think Gabriel had better moments. I think this year Gabriel did better
Yeah.
Fair enough.
than Saliba. And then Declan, I would say. So Declan, Gabriel and Raya, I think I could say, I say one in the league.
Yeah.
Not single-handedly, but were the standing out players for me.
What do you feel about? I don't want to call it the fall of Odegaard, but I guess we might have to, call it that.
His injuries are just catching up to him, and it's just like, it's sad because like 2023, 2024,
he was
Odegaard,
solid.
like he was peak, like he was
The best
he was
midfielder
in
in the
conversations,
league.
but now it's just kind of like I see him and I'm just like, do we start as a review? Do we not? Like, do we sell?
It
Do we
could
sell
also
him?
be a
Do we
style
not?
of play, though, innit? Like when
Yeah.
he was good, they were actually playing free-flow football. Now they're playing a bit more static football. Which means, though, this takes me to my next thing, though. What do you think about this whole like corners and free kick situation?
I think when we was playing this aesthetically pleasing type of football, we wasn't winning the league.
Yeah, aesthetically, it's not.
No, you couldn't.
doesn't
Though.
really
I
need the
think
lead, though.
I don't know. I think you just.
But was we?
Huh?
We didn't win the league when we was playing.
It just looked good. It wasn't
nah,
really.
but I think you didn't win it because you bottled it. I don't think you didn't
No,
win it
I'm
because
not-
you
I'm
were
not
playing
even-
aesthetically
But I'm not
pleasing.
even talking about like this like new like Arteta kind of era over the last 6 years. Like even when Wenger was here, like we was playing good football. We was playing nice football on the eye, but we wasn't winning anything. We was winning FA Cups. We weren't winning the league.
Arsenal, we remember, we won. That's it. I don't want to hear it. Fair enough, though. It was if that was my team, I'd say the same thing. Like, if you win, you win. That's what matters at the end of the day.
Yeah.
But yeah, still, come on. I know you're like a number 10 type of player, bro. You need to say something now.
Yeah.
What are you saying? You rate how they're playing? Be honest.
It's tough. I'm not gonna lie. To be honest, obviously you know that when playing, I feel there's strictly two types, you know, of football in teams. You know, one where it's very, as players as well, you're very creative and on the pitch. You know, you come there, you know, you do what you got to do, and it's pleasing to watch. People like to watch. It's very entertaining. But at the same time, it's not always the case that kind of football really gets you goals. You know, really gets you results. You know, and as a player myself, you know, back in the day, even when I used to play as well, sometimes you find in, you know, academy settings, some coaches will look at that type of football and they're like, I'm not really trying, you know, keep it simple, you know, play it simple, you know, just keep the ball, move it around, all that. Yeah, I don't think like a lot of players, especially in the Prem now, I don't think they're being allowed to, you know, like take as many risks as before. And I think it might be killing the beauty of the game. I personally feel that way. I personally feel that way, I'm not going to lie.
That's a whole other combo.
You know.
I think, look, I personally think that you have, let's just go extreme, yeah? You got the Brazilian way of playing football, which is all flair, all just samba and having a good time. And you got like, the German way of playing football, which is like you're on the machine, you've got a job to do,
knock it around.
and that's how you're going to play. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they both have one. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think it depends on your team. Yeah, that's really important. It depends on the plays that you have. Because, bro, if you don't have flair players, why would you try to play that football? You can't.
True.
And vice versa. If you have flair players, let them express themselves, innit?
Yeah.
And there's a world, obviously, and there is teams that can do both.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's really rare. Maybe like, could you say maybe like a PSG kind of plays a little bit both? Like they can.
I think
they
have the ability to do both. I think like they have the ability to like go and like defend very well, like against, you saw how they defended against like Bayern Munich, for example, and then they have the ability to go all out attack.
Yeah, exactly. So you got very rare teams that can do both, but usually you kind of have one or the other, or somewhere like in between, innit?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
But I think in this case, it's not really about like the team per se. I feel it's more about the players. Every winger you see in the Premier has the ability to be flair. In my opinion, most of the wingers.
Besides Martinelli.
I think Martinelli's found his passport a little bit this season.
Huh?
I think he's found his passport a little bit this season. I feel like he's been alright. He hasn't been the worst.
You know. I'm just saying. You know, when I'm editing this, I'm gonna put like right here. I'm gonna put Martinelli being flary, so I hope I find lots of moments when he's flicking it over players.
Yeah.
Because any blooper I find, he'll be exposed.
Maybe.
Yeah.
No, but you know, even like with these players these days, I feel like the managers are not really letting them, like I said, express themselves the way they get the ball, just move it back, and I think over time it's just gonna get worse, as well.
I do believe that it's coming back, like the number 10 is coming back.
You think?
I think
you
so.
say it has been,
So even like, for example, that Bayern PSG game, which well, I'm going to take the combo next, right? That's when, bro, we saw some serious flair that game, bro. So I think it is coming back. I think football goes in transitions.
Yeah.
So there's times we're going past that very tactical Pep stage where it was like tick tack, yeah. And we're going more into like the number 10s are reappearing again a little bit. Do you know what I mean?
But that's not in the Prem though.
Huh?
That's not in the Premier League though.
But I mean, for example, Eze is a 10. Yeah, they weren't playing with a 10 before.
True.
Obviously, Odegaard is a 10. Cherky, bro. Like, you're telling me Cherky's not bringing the flair back now? And obviously, I know it hasn't worked out for Wirtz, but Wirtz is a number 10 too. I think it's going to come back, but it's not going to... it's going to take its time. It's going to come back. Because there was a period, bro, you can look it up. Number 10s did not exist.
Yeah, true.
They did not exist, bro. So, talking about flair, right? PSG, Arsenal. So by the time this is recorded and posted, we would have known the outcome. Yeah. But right now, as it is, it's one day before the final. Chat to me.
You know what? I think that people people are all like, oh yeah, PSG are the favourites to win, and like, yeah, technically they are. Arsenal are the underdogs, but the last game that Arsenal and PSG played, or the last set of semi-finals that we played against them last year, I don't think people realise that how like good Arsenal actually did play against them. I think that we actually did hold our own pretty well against them. They just ended up beating us, and they had a great goalkeeper, which they don't.
Yeah,
have.
it was margins. It was margins.
And I think
definitely last year.
PSG technically they are a weaker team than when we played them last year because they don't have Donnarumma.
You think?
You think?
Yeah.
I'm not too certain about that.
Do you think PSG have massively improved since last year's semi-final?
I think they've just maintained the same level. Bro.
Yeah.
Okay, cool, but
Donnarumma's
and
a
then,
big miss,
like,
yeah.
Okay, cool. So, but if they don't have Donnarumma, wouldn't you say that that's quite a big reduction because he was pretty much the main reason we didn't?
It's not like the keeper now is bad anyway, so.
Well, no, Safinov's not bad, but he's not Donnarumma.
But he's not Donnarumma. I think what you're trying to say is, if Donnarumma wasn't there last year and it's this keeper, you guys might go through
Well,
because
yeah.
that's how close it was.
Yeah, but that's not my main point. That's
Okay,
one
but yeah.
points. But I think that the Arsenal squad that we have today, that's gonna, or hopefully the starting 11 that we go into the final with.
Yeah, it's you guys much
It's
stronger.
so much stronger than the one last year.
Okay.
Like last year we had Kyrgios in the vents. Like we didn't have
Yeah,
who
true.
was injured? Was Gabriel still
Yeah,
injured?
I think it was Gabriel or Saliba that was in. Was
Gabriel?
it? We'll fact check it anyway.
Yeah.
But
Like we had so many injuries last
Yeah,
season.
you didn't have
where,
replacement,
like, we didn't have our strongest 11. Now, I think this is like the most fit that our squad has been all season. Like, well, not all season. Obviously, like beginning of the season was fitter, but at this point, like it's been we've got the most fit squad that we've had in a while.
So, who would you start?
Raya, Saliba, Gabriel. I think Calafiori takes left back.
Mhm.
Right back. I don't know because would I take 70% Timber over 100% Mosquera? I'm not entirely sure. So I'm gonna say Mosquera for now, but that I'm not mad. Whoever Arteta picks to start, I think midfield Rice and Lewis Skelly. I think Lewis Skelly's been amazing in midfield.
Yeah.
He's trained for it, so yeah. I
Was
think.
it left back before?
Yeah, I mean he's originally a centre mid, right?
Yeah,
okay,
he was like an inverted left
But we
back
didn't.
anyway.
We didn't have like a proper left back, so we had, and we
to
had a lot of
accommodate, yeah,
midfielders. We had to, yeah. But yeah, Cam. I think we get. I think we get. Yeah, I think we get to Eze. Do you know what it is? No, because do you know what it is? Yeah, I was thinking about this earlier. It's like it's a mentality thing. Like I feel like people that have that mentality when it comes to big games and they show up, they will do better. Like Eze in the last year's FA Cup done well. Like
I mean, he's a big player, no? He's
yeah,
a
like
big player.
he's a big game player. Like, and he scores some amazing goals in the Champions League. So I think we do start him just purely because of the mentality going into the game.
Yeah.
Could bring Odegaard on later. I feel like Odegaard has an ability to come on and have an effect on the game. So,
Okay. Yeah.
yeah. Right wing, obviously Saka. Striker, I think we put Gyökeres because if the ball falls and one player has a shot and it's between either Kai Havertz and Gyökeres, I'm taking Gyökeres. I'm not taking Kai Havertz.
But I'm thinking of their centre backs, right? So they have Pacho and Marquinhos.
Yeah. What are you thinking?
No, I was just thinking, mate, it's Havertz, because Havertz is good with like creating space.
Yeah. I think
He's a bit of an awkward player, isn't it? But
I feel like in this game, like I'm just thinking finishing wise and goals wise. Like we just need
actually,
the ball.
you
in the
probably
back
want a
of the
strong
net.
number 9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then left wing, Trossard.
Yeah, I hear that.
Yeah, that's my 11. Yeah. What about you?
What's your predictions though on that? Go on.
What I want is 1-0 to Arsenal. Gabriel header.
Why would you want
That's
that?
a bit boring.
Why do you want that?
That's such a boring
Because
match.
that's Drake.
Why would anyone want that?
That's
That's
such a boring
No,
match.
but
Oh,
what I think it will be, I think it will be 2-1 to whoever
No,
whoever
no.
wins. But
to whoever
to-
wins.
but who is that?
2-1 to whoever wins. Obviously, I think it's going to be Arsenal.
2-1
Listen,
to
he's delusional right now.
I'm not delusional right now. I
Bro,
think-
just not
I think-
say it with your
I
chest,
think
bro.
both.
Say, yo,
I think both teams.
we're gonna smoke
I
them.
think both teams will score in the first half, and then the second half will be a late winner.
So do you genuinely believe that Arsenal's going to win? You genuinely
Yeah,
believe
of course I do.
100% believe
Bro, would that be?
No, he
Arsenal?
don't. But he said 2-1 to whoever wins.
That does not mean you're not saying Arsenal's
Go
going to
all
win.
guns blazing.
Bro, if I go,
If I was a PSG fan, I would say PSG.
You guys call me delusional. I said,
But
No,
he's
you said
rather
whoever
dying
wins,
on
you know.
delusion, down that
okay,
hill,
cool. 2-1
man.
to Arsenal first, okay?
Do you want to Arsenal?
Cool.
He's not saying that with his chest. I'm not going to lie. You know.
2-1 Arsenal. Who do you think is scoring? Who do you think is scoring? Who do you want? Who do you want to score?
I think Declan Rice will score.
I would love for Declan
I would
to score,
yeah,
but I don't know if I see him scoring.
Do you know who I'd love to score? Even though I know it won't happen. Diamond.
I was thinking about that, you know.
Oh my days!
Because when we win, Diamond's going to be the youngest Champions League winner.
But even Dauman playing would be insane.
Yeah, it'll be,
bro.
yeah. But he's pretty good though.
He's so good.
But the thing is,
Again,
when he
see,
come
you're
up
talking about the players are. You're talking about the players are more robotic and that, bro. There's players like Dauman.
He's
You see what I'm
from the
saying?
academy.
They're coming back.
Yeah,
they're coming back. They're coming back. Bro, Dauman would be sick, man. If
Yeah,
Dauman
But I
does
don't
something-
see him taking Saka off. I don't see
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Except an injury or something. You know.
And the number 10, you could play Dauman in the.
You can play
If
Dauman
you're,
10,
if
but-
you're really about it, though, this is what I'm saying. If Mikel is really like, let's do this, yeah. Put Eze on the left.
Yeah.
Bring in Dauman.
I think that obviously Diamond is a player that you can bring on when you need a goal because he will try his best to create
He drives
something.
the
Like,
ball.
literally,
He
like
always drives the
that
ball.
game
Diamond would be
against that
insane.
game against Everton, where like not even just his goal, but like just the way that he came on and he just made such a difference.
100%. What, 70th minute?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think so.
It was not.
but bro, that I feel like even if we do lose and Arteta puts on Diamond, I'm not gonna be mad at him because I'm like you tried something and I was like.
Would you rather? Okay, so would you rather lose? But,
I don't want to lose.
No, of course,
but
but-
I'd rather not lose.
Would you rather
So
lose?
whatever the question is.
So you rather win, Gabriel header,
Yeah, 1-0.
boring football. You're not blocking the whole
Of
thing.
course, yeah.
Mourinho type of football.
I
man.
don't care if it's
Burnley
1-0.
type of football.
I don't care if it's 1-0 and
Was it
it's
Brexit
the 80th minute and Rhea's just kicking it and Saliba's heading it back. I don't care.
You just want to win.
I just want to win. I just want to see
Yeah,
us.
first. I mean, if you haven't been there before, I hear that.
As,
Or so no, you don't care if it's flair football. You don't lose. No.
now, as much as, you know,
Or
I don't...
pens.
As much as I want us to be a fair football kind of team and look good and win at the same time, I just don't think that's us.
I don't see that happening with Arsenal.
Is there a world where Arsenal shocks the world and Saka balls out and all these players are
I think
just
anything's
balling
possible.
out?
I think
Yeah.
anything's possible. I mean, these are pro footballers, so.
Well, we're acting like PSG is not, like...
Bro, you know PSG's got some bad boys.
Yeah.
We're acting like they're just, normal...
They-
PSG is
No
serious.
one's saying that.
PSG is
No
serious.
one's saying that.
Talking about flair, bro.
They've got PSG
do
are
it.
crazy.
It's not.
PSG are crazy.
And he's not even like their best player, bro.
Who do you think is the best? Okay,
Dembele.
Probably Dembele. I would even say Kvaratskhelia this season.
Kvaratskhelia has been
Yeah, that's
incredible.
But he's
Kvaratskhelia
been...
But bro, they have players like
It's
Due,
too many. It's too many.
fam.
And then... Oh,
You guys would probably give like a left leg to get a player like Due fam, on the left wing, bro. Would you not give you give all your wingers to get Due? I would do that. If as Arsenal, I would
Give up the whole
Madueke,
squad depth for Due.
Mondueke, Trossard, Martinelli, all three, and bring me Due. Bring in.
Now,
Due.
but the output though, like, do you really feel he's going to... His output will be much better than all three of them combined?
Yes.
Do you think?
Yes.
In the Prem?
Yes. I think so. Yes. Bro.
That's what I mean.
Anyway, so that brings me to my next kind of point, right? Give me your top 10 players this season, just off it.
In
Like,
all leagues or just to Prem?
No, just all leagues. Like the 10 best players in the world. This season though, strictly this season.
Don't
Yeah.
be first.
But let's do it. Yeah, let's not give you too much pressure. Let's just do 10.
Mhm.
No not in order. Or maybe let's do 10 and then maybe we can put them in order. Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Kvaratskhelia.
Okay, yeah, that's a good, yeah. I agree with
What's
that.
the first name that came to mind though?
No, that's not the first name that came to mind. Like, I was thinking about
You
Norwich
just-
players,
yeah.
but
Fair enough.
Kvaratskhelia, definitely. I don't want to do this and have cause I feel like I'm just gonna put bare Arsenal players in Colombia.
Yeah,
But I'm trying to avoid it.
In my head, I don't think up to 4 Arsenal players get in there.
Can I get away with 2?
Do what you want. Do what you want.
I just wanted to put Rice and Ray in. And I feel like that's reasonable.
Yeah,
I hear
but,
Rice,
but
yeah.
I would. Why don't you go for like the obvious ones first, and then maybe
Yeah.
think about it, innit?
Yeah. Chucky.
Okay.
Like for example, I would just go Mbappe, Lamine.
Yeah, literally, that's straightforward.
just
I've been waiting
get
for him to
the
say
five-
Lamine, you know. Like,
Yeah, just get
Yeah,
those
also-
just out of the way, innit? You know what I
yeah,
mean?
just.
I can't lie, I wasn't expecting it to be whole world. I was just thinking Prem. But yeah, obviously Mbappe, Lamine. Why is the pressure on me?
Well, what do you say, Corey? You can help him out though.
Yeah,
We can all do it together, bro.
Yeah,
Because
I
I'm
say
even
leave it.
thinking. Look, I'm
I'm
thinking
thinking Salah
this season.
this season.
No, I'm talking this season.
Oh, this year? Okay, okay.
I was gonna say.
Oh,
Yeah,
my
I'm
bad,
gonna
okay.
cut that, guys.
Not,
Sorry.
yeah, cut that. Yeah.
I'm gonna cut that. Sorry. Oh my days.
This season, I'd say Lamine,
Lamine,
Mbappe,
Mbappe,
Kvaratskhelia,
Harry Kane, Olise,
Okay, Olise as well.
Obviously, yeah.
Turkey.
Cherky, Diaz. I see he's in there still, and then I would even put like Vitinha in there straight away.
Yeah.
No, because I'm thinking from Real Madrid, there's not that many this season in there though. Probably just Mbappe.
Just Mbappe actually. I don't. Vinicius didn't really do.
No, not
that
at all.
much, you know.
Not at all.
Um,
Vitinha, yeah, that's like already 7, isn't it?
well, how do you think Rafinha performed though this season?
Rafinha was sick, but I think Rafinha was.
How could we
Rafinha
forget Dembele as well?
Yeah, exactly. Dembele, yeah.
Also, I feel
like
like Dembele's been rested like a good.
That's the thing, though. You know, Dembele is a cheat code, or how they've used them is a cheat code.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is something that they should have done. Why have they not done that before with Mbappe and Neymar?
Yeah, first.
Well, just rest
They
him.
rested, bro. He played apparently, right? We'll get the stats up, whatever. But apparently, he's played
9 games.
He started 9 times in the league.
Just 9.
9 times.
Yeah.
So he's been
Yeah.
resting, chilling, obviously. So he's fresh for the Champions League.
Yeah, that is
You know,
smart. That is
Arteta
very
could maybe
smart.
learn from that with Saka.
I mean, you can't.
I think
you can't
back
really
when,
do that.
it was
in the
Neymar.
Yeah, no,
you
it's
know,
true.
You can't do that in the
That's
Prem.
what
You
I'm
can do. You might be able to get away with that maybe in the
Yeah.
Liga. Maybe
to get away with that.
Yeah,
And with the players that they have, they
No,
could
but
have
to be
done
fair, back then when it was Neymar, them and
that. They could have done that as well. I think they could have done
who
that.
would they have put on though?
Huh?
Who would they have put on? You know, so many times when Neymar
I
got
think-
injured, they were doing alright.
No, but
not
they
the
could
greatest.
hack. But what I'm saying, they could hack the league.
Yeah.
Because what I think, because they know Dembele is so injury prone, right?
Yeah.
If you play him a lot in the league, he might get injured in the league. They might still win the league. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter. But he
Well, they
might not
can't
be
be
ready
in
for the Champions League.
Yeah.
So
I think
that's-
Neymar wanted to play though.
Yeah.
I feel like he had so
do-
much of a say in it and how things were done. I don't think he would
Yeah,
have gotten away with it.
maybe. I do think that they could have used that tactic maybe a bit more,
Yeah.
a bit smarter before as well.
Sure.
But anyway, it's they've done it and it's worked out for them. So yeah, Dembele is just true though. Dembele is a bit of a cheat
100%.
code, but when he turns up, he turns up. He's insane.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think the top 10 players are probably between those teams. You know, Arsenal. That's Arsenal. PSG,
You can
Bayern,
say Arsenal.
Barcelona.
Arsenal.
Barcelona.
No, he said
I
Barcelona,
thought you were gonna say Arsenal.
and then
Said Barca.
yeah, and then like Mbappe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know.
We'll be missing out. That is like a top 10 player that we've not even looked at. If we get drilled in the comments, bro. That's not in those. So that it's not in those teams.
Yeah.
Well, obviously, we've mentioned the
The
players
thing is,
like
if they're that
Turkey,
great, we'll remember them right after the battle. Yeah.
I'm just trying to think. We're not missing someone. So I'm saying.
City didn't have any
who
player.
was in the semis? He was in the semis. Atletico.
Atletico, yes.
Yeah,
So,
but I wouldn't say they have
I
a
would
top
say
10
I
player
would.
in the world right now. I don't think so. That's another team that's a unit, innit?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? They don't have like. They have good
stand up,
players.
man.
Huh?
They don't don't really have like a stand-up man. That,
No, yeah, they've got Alvarez and stuff, but I don't
Yeah.
know. I'm not sure if we can put him in there.
No.
Maybe he's
No,
just
no,
below.
no.
Maybe he's just below.
You think Alvarez fits in top 20?
Yeah,
I would say so. Even players like Pedri, I rate Pedri super
Pedri,
high, but I don't
yeah.
know if Pedri has been playing as much this year.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Has he?
He has.
He has,
He has. Yeah, he has. Actually, I would put Pedri in there.
Because I would say
I would put
Pedri, bro.
Pedri,
I would
yeah.
say Pedri last year, probably like almost a top 5 player, bro.
Pedri is solid.
Pedri was insane last year.
Pedri is solid.
But yeah, I don't think we're missing anyone. Jiro? Any players we're missing that are not part of those teams?
Just attackers or?
No, any.
Yeah.
Even could be goalkeepers that we've not thought of. Because Raya's in the top 10, yeah.
So you got to put Saliba and Gabriel in there.
No, I'm saying. So we got Bayern, Arsenal, and what's the other team? PSG.
PSG, Barcelona.
Anyone, and then obviously you got a few
Just-
players in Barca. You got a few players in Real Madrid, like 1 or 2. But besides those people that I've just mentioned, or those teams, is there any player in the top 10 in the world that we've just not mentioned? We've completely forgot about.
Maybe Valverde. Fede.
Valverde? I don't know. I think he's just outside. You know, he might be top 10 UFC. No, not even.
Top 10 years.
That's too many top 10
You remember
UFC.
what he was doing to Man City in Champions League?
Yeah. No, I hear that.
Did
I
he score
do
a
hear
hat
that.
against them?
Yeah.
Yeah. He was
I
insane.
remember
He
that.
carried
I
that.
didn't even watch that game, but like I just kept popping up on my phone, and I was just like,
Valverde. What's going on?
Yeah, for that FIFA, innit? It's fake.
Literally, man, that's so random, you know.
Yeah. Anyone else in City that played sick? Maybe some. It's
not top 10, but I think O'Reilly's had a great season.
Yeah, Riley was really good.
O'Reilly's had a great season.
Yeah.
And, as much as I don't rate him, because he did to us in the Carabao Cup.
Yeah, Riley had a great season. Haaland could probably always sneak into the top 10. Haaland
I mean-
probably sneaks into the top 10. Well, Bruno.
I mean,
Awkward silence.
I would have.
Alright,
I mean, yeah, like he's had a good season. He broke the records. And he got his 21 assists. Like,
I wouldn't put him there. Maybe like top 15, maybe.
Maybe. Let's see. Talking about Valverde and Real Madrid, what are you guys saying? What's going on there?
well, just Real Madrid in general, like the
Yeah, like, what is going on? It's been 2 years now. When Mbappe was about to go, yeah, and they had Tchouameni, Camavinga, Bellingham was there. I said to my friend, bro, we might be looking at like
Chaos.
we might be looking at Real Madrid's best ever team ever. Like, do you know what I mean? Surpassing.
Yeah.
Like, I just didn't see anyone stopping them.
Yeah.
They had the best players in every
Arsenal,
position.
Yeah, a dictatorship. But Arsenal actually knocked them up.
Mhm.
That's not it.
Mm.
I mean, if Arsenal could do that, then they could beat. You know,
finals last year, yeah.
they probably could beat. You know, PSG.
But they're just not a unit though. They're the opposite. They're not a unit. They're just
Real Madrid.
individual. Yeah, they're just
No, 100%.
individual
I
players.
thought that happened when Mbappe got there, though. I feel he's obviously as a striker, you want to be selfish, but I think he just takes it way too far. Even off the pitch as well. There's been way too many incidents, and yeah, I don't know.
But is Mbappe just the face, or is it actually his fault? Because apparently when Xabi Alonso came in, it wasn't even Mbappe saying that he wanted him out.
Yeah.
It was Vinny, because Vinny wasn't playing enough.
I think it's just a
Mbappe
Mbappe thing at this point. It just might be.
It might be.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's fair to put everything on Mbappe.
It's not fair, but even I think first of all we need to look back to Real Madrid's history. If we look back to when Ronaldo, Bale, all them, you had the three of them. What was it that they called them? Anyways, whatever but yeah, they was there, right? And it was always about having these three, as the heads, of Real Madrid, sorting things out, balling out all that. But now that Mbappe's here, it's still similar. But it's just him. I'm not really gonna say Vinicius can do stand, stand as well. Me, as much as he wants to, But I don't know. I think it's also Real Madrid as well. How they do things, how important they make players, seem.
Yeah. Too much.
So-
way too much.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think. So I don't think it's Mbappe's fault completely. Yeah. Or it might not even be his fault. He might just be at blame for a lot of things. But what is an actual stat, not a stat, but something that you can see, is that he's trying to win the Champions League at PSG.
Yeah.
It does not work.
Yeah.
Right? Build a team around him, it does not work. Right?
Yeah.
He has that famous talk with Luis Enrique. Yeah, it's one of my I watch that video every now and then still. And he's telling him to run. He's telling him he likes Michael Jordan, this and that. Yeah, he's not listening. He goes to Madrid. Madrid just wins the Champions League. As soon as he gets in there, they don't win nothing.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And PSG wins everything.
Yeah.
And his boy wins Ballon d'Or. Like he feels like he must be feeling like a
I mean, when you put it like that.
yeah. he feels the way he must feel right now, bro.
Yeah.
Like a yeah.
I think I get what you
I mean,
Yeah.
it feels like it's not looking good. But what I would say is that he's gonna have his revenge at the World Cup. He's gonna ball out.
Yeah.
He's a World Cup type
Yeah,
of player.
I think
Do you
France-
feel like in France, like they make it around him, like they build a team around him in France?
I think the world, from what I've heard, yeah, when you play for your national team, there's not as much bonding. So it's like you get your best players, you find a system that works for you.
Yeah.
But to be fair, well, like when it comes to these competitions, it's all about who can turn up on the day.
True.
And because Mbappe can do that,
Yeah. It's not really about bonding.
he
at the
can,
end of the day.
exactly. He doesn't need to bond with anyone.
It's not like a league or anything.
Yeah,
It's just,
exactly. It doesn't.
that's
It's
it.
only 7 games, and
Yeah,
let's ball
literally.
out. It's like
Literally, like
you know, you
5 aside
take-
or something like that.
yeah, it's not. It's, the concept obviously is the World Cup and whatnot,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
the concept of it, it's not too different to when you go and ball out with your guys
Yeah,
and his own and you're
Get the
both-
best players together,
Yeah, get your
obviously,
best.
you can-
Exactly. Get a tournament, get a few things going. Okay,
Yeah.
you play this way, that I like it this way, I like that. That's it. So the
Usually
best
the
players
team with the
turn
best
up.
players win, you know,
Yeah,
that's
if he
it.
can turn up,
Yeah.
he can turn up, and
Yeah.
he's shown us he can definitely do that. So
I think like what you said though about how he was at PSG, they tried building a team around him. You know, he came to Madrid. I think it's a track record now. You know, because they're trying to build a team around him, and clearly it's not working. So something different. I think,
Yeah.
you know.
True.
Yeah.
True. Yeah, man. And what's Chelsea saying, guys?
Chelsea just.
Chelsea's just
They just gave Sunderland Europe.
that's crazy, man.
Something.
That's so impressive. Like, I'm genuinely happy for them.
That Sunderland, yeah. There's been
Why you guys
this season's been this season's been interesting. Anything else from this season in the league that you're like, wow, that's crazy.
How is Tottenham almost about to get
Oh,
relegated,
yeah.
bro? That would,
Yeah, that's crazy.
it doesn't make any
They're incredibly lucky not to be.
You don't get how it is, how mad that is. So it's no more Big Six. At least they still kept it, but you can't even still call them the Big Six.
No, it's over.
Finishing 17th 2 years in a row is just crazy.
It's insane.
Silly.
It's insane. This season's been a weird season in the league. Like West Ham's been relegated now. Tottenham almost got relegated. Sunderland stayed up.
Aston Villa, of course.
Villa is back in. Villa might replace Tottenham in that Big Six.
They
Yeah,
just won
They've done it.
Europa.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah. Actually, yeah. Hey, you lot completed then. The British treble.
I mean, that's the hope, isn't it?
It might be. Yo, what are you saying? Look, I'm gonna make a mad prediction right now.
What?
Yeah. So, Crystal Palace won the Conference League.
Yeah.
Yeah. Aston Villa won the Europa League
Yeah.
because they played Nottingham
They
Forest.
played- they
So
played
it's going to be an English team regardless.
Yeah.
Yeah. Arsenal win the Champions League.
Mhm.
England win the World Cup.
You know what? Could you imagine? Could you imagine that happens? That's not gonna happen. But I mean, because you know, I think France.
Is it all written, bro?
I don't see England win the World Cup.
Yeah, same. Like,
Is
I
it
think
all written,
France.
fam?
I think France will win. If not France, then I think Portugal. Will.
Nah, I think Spain might win the World Cup.
No, not Portugal. I think Portugal will win it.
Portugal?
Before Spain. Yes.
Portugal.
Yes, Portugal.
Why? Because Ronaldo's playing.
No, because of the
just because of
Simpsons.
Ronaldo.
The Simpsons said they would win it.
Look at their midfield as well, bro. Like flipping, what's it called? Vitinha. We got what's it called? He's on our left. No.
But listen. So we had players of the season. Oh wait, actually.
Nah, wait, hold on, no, chill. Yeah, obviously that. I'm not the most well versed on Portugal.
No,
I Yeah, I do think they have a great chance of winning.
Portugal, though.
Yeah.
No,
I
they
feel
have
like-
because they have their midfield is sorted. Their back line is pretty good as well. But I hear it though. We say okay, so because they have players of the season, right?
Were there any players
Oh,
from
yeah,
Portugal
Bruno,
that
yeah.
stood out that said, okay, we said that we'll put them in top 10 though?
Yeah, we already said that. Vitinha, even like Nuno Mendes is there.
Okay, so that's just two.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
No, because the thing is, it's Raul Neves and Vitinha.
Yeah.
Okay, fair
Do you
enough.
know what I'm saying? So that midfield is so complete in the sense of like they already know each other, they play
Yeah.
with each other. And
True.
Bruno's had a decent season as well as a number 10. and then you can just put. We'll see. I
But
don't know.
let's
We'll
look at
see. innit?
Spain though. Let's look at Spain. All of Barcelona is basically in Spain.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, no, I hear that.
It's-
So Spain, Lamine, what's it called? Who's up front?
They've won though. What's that? His name is Oyarzabal. He's up front, or Ferran maybe. Ferran will probably be up front. That's another team that is like, besides Lamine, obviously the Lamine and Pedri, I would say.
Yeah.
That's another team that they worked as a unit. They were just really good.
Yeah.
And they have players.
Well,
like
They're not
Rodri.
starting Real, are they?
Who knows?
I don't think they are because they didn't start in the other game.
I don't know then. I don't
I
know.
don't know why.
But they have good choices for goalkeepers as well.
Yeah.
And apparently it's the first time they don't have a Madrid player in there.
Really?
Is it?
Yeah, in like ever. Crazy, isn't it?
Crazy.
That's nuts.
I didn't know Madrid player again though.
Because there's not that many Spanish Madrid players.
Sure.
Yeah,
That's
true.
one, and yeah. And
Olmo
the
would
ones
also
that-
do very good, you know. And,
Olmo would do decent as well,
Yeah,
yeah.
pretty good.
Talking about players that do decent, so we've had top 10 players in the world,
Yeah.
pretty much. If you had, player of the season. Let's go, player of the season.
In Prem?
Yeah, let's do player of the season in Prem. And then we do player of the season so far, just before Champions League. It could all change in Champions League final
Yeah.
with one or two players that they can just ball out.
Player of the season in
Bruno.
Prem. I mean, technically it is Bruno. Yeah.
But
Is
for
it
you,
really
no, but for you, just personally, player of the season.
I don't know why I'm leaning towards Declan Rice.
I'm thinking Rice as well.
I don't know.
Just
So he's just an engine, bro. Like,
Yeah, literally.
He's done so much for the club, genuinely. So I think
I think
The headlines as well.
to do what he does week in, week out. I think, yeah, also like the headlines like that, the Oro gamble,
Literally.
about it's not done, like, yeah, bro, like.
You know.
Cherky was really good this season.
Yeah,
From
100%.
start to finish. He had a little bit in between where he wasn't like as great, but Cherky was really good the whole season. Yeah, that's I'll be real. That's probably
So you think
Cherky or Bruno?
Turkey, Bruno, or Rice.
Yeah, yeah. Is that our pick?
Yeah, you hesitated when he said Rice, so you're like, maybe you shouldn't be in there.
No, I don't know. I don't know because I'm thinking of players that stood out to me personally.
Yeah, okay.
But Rice has been solid, innit? And what happens is, so when you have solid players, sometimes they go under the radar, innit?
Yeah, exactly.
True, it's like they just, you know,
They're just so
get used
good
to it,
all
you know.
the time that it
It's-
just goes under the radar. And especially in midfield, you might not even see him as often as other players. If you're like
Yeah,
a winger
true.
or a striker, they
Yeah,
score a
you
goal,
really
you
see
know
it.
they're doing well.
It's
You know
easy
what
to overlook, you know, like,
Yeah.
especially, you know, centre mid as well.
I mean? That's the only reason. And Cherky for me was just like the flair from start to
Yeah,
finish
100%.
was insane.
It made it
And
very
the fact that he's
entertaining to
bringing
watch,
back
you know.
that whole flair.
Yeah.
And he's got personality as well when he's putting in the Ekatiga shirt the other way around. That was funny, and he's rolling on the floor.
To be honest, I thought that, you know, when he joined City, that flair would be gone.
Yeah.
I
A lot
thought
of people
that
were
as
saying that because of Pep.
Yeah.
But then the player of the year, probably for me, yeah. So that's just the player of the season in the Premier. But the player of the year, yeah. I probably have to give it to Harry Kane, you know.
Player of the year.
But I don't know. I don't feel right.
It's not feel right, bro.
But he's done it, like as far as like stats and the impact he's given, and he's had moments and everything. Harry Kane has been solid. But I'm leaning towards more like. No, actually no. I'm leaning towards either Olise or Kvaratskhelia. No, I would say Kvaratskhelia because even Olise, that PSG, that second, he wasn't that great. No, Kvaratskhelia for me, he's been insane.
But do you feel like every single game has been turned on?
Yeah, I would say most games. Yeah.
Like, same with Olise though. Most games he's been turned on.
Yeah, you're right. But obviously you have to like nitpick in it when you get to that. That's for me probably the player. I would say that's my. He's very unlucky that he plays for a team that is not going to be very competitive.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think he's even in the World Cup. But and it's a shame that it very likely will go to someone who will win the World Cup.
Yeah.
But I would say that's probably my Ballon d'Or shot, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah. Over the
What is that
over
now
Dembele.
at the moment? You know, what is that now for the Ballon d'Or?
I don't think there's nothing out yet.
It's
Because
not
it'll be
out yet?
no, because it'll be the end of the season. But the World Cup is going to be such a difference maker.
Yeah.
100%.
Such a
If this was like a year in the future. Obviously, it's World Cup.
Yeah, or not a World Cup year.
Yeah, definitely.
I would
I feel like the World Cup is
It's
definitely
gonna be
have
so
a lot of say.
impactful, bro. Like Mbappe could just shut everyone up and do something insane, like have an insane performance.
But I feel like it's so easy for like what players have done during the league and all that, to be easily overlooked by just impacting the
Yeah,
World Cup.
no, it's ridiculous.
It's sad.
It
Just
shouldn't
7
be
games
that
and
way.
boom, that's it. You forget all that. You just focus on that.
I think it's 7 games.
But that's just how it works, though, isn't it? It's like obviously, yeah, it's unfair. But
It is really unfair.
It's just
It's
how
not
it
right.
works.
Sad,
It's not right. But yeah, that's just kind of how. Yeah, like you said, that's just kind of how it works. Because think about, Haaland won everything.
Yeah.
Broke the record that year.
Messi
And
went
Messi
to the
just
World
pulled
Cup.
out in the World Cup. Yeah, and I'm a huge Messi fan, but I feel like his moment was winning the World Cup. I don't think himself cared about winning the Ballon d'Or. He just wanted to win the World Cup,
100%.
right? Personally, him.
Yeah.
And I think that was his moment. Just give him his moment. He won the World
Yeah,
Cup.
that's
He's
it.
the GOAT, whatever. Yeah, he's done it. He's completed football. There was no need to give him the Ballon d'Or as well.
Yeah.
We should
Yeah.
make it
Yeah,
wholesome.
I think
complete the story.
Haaland definitely.
Do you know what I mean? So I think something similar could happen this year. Do you know what I mean? With players like Kvaratskhelia, because Haaland wasn't in the World Cup either that year. Do you know what I'm saying? But that's my player. That's my Ballon d'Or. Who's your Ballon d'Or pick?
I think it might be Kvaratskhelia as well.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I think for me it's gonna be very, very sentimental. I'm looking at Yamal, bro.
The thing is, Yamal is the best player in the world, though.
You agree on that?
Yeah, I definitely agree on that. But I think Ballon d'Or is not. It's about
It's not really about
who's the best that year. I don't think it's about who's the best football player.
True.
It's not, because then Lamine for me is, and he's been miles away from everyone.
But there's a lot of
I
debate
mean-
between him and Olise though. Like, what do you think about that?
Nah, so I still think Lamine is. I think Elise had an amazing year, but I think Lamine is still better.
Yeah, you think?
I think Lamine is still better. I honestly think it's Lamine, yeah, and then it would be at its best probably Mbappe, but I would even say he's probably still a step below Lamine.
Yeah,
I would say
so,
when
yes.
it comes to literally right now, football talent and
Yeah.
like right now, who's
How
the
old is
best
Mbappe
player?
then?
Mbappe is like 28, or he's gonna be 28
28.
or 27.
Time
28.
flies.
Time flies, man.
Time
It's old
flies,
now.
Yeah. It's been 10. It's almost gonna be 10 years since that World Cup, and he was 18. No, he must be actually. No, I'm lying. He must be 26 or something. But
Yeah.
still similar.
2 years makes a difference in football, bro.
Yeah, true. It makes a massive
Yeah, I think
difference.
he is 27, 28,
Yeah,
which is insane.
yeah.
28
So
years.
I remember when he was at Monaco. That makes me sound old. But
Yeah.
you're younger. You
I
guys
know,
are all younger
man.
than We're all younger than But yeah, man.
Like, especially for his age as well. I mean, like the stuff he does.
Yeah, insane. Yeah, they just got knocked out by. It would have been so interesting to see Arsenal, Barcelona. That game would have been
Yeah.
so interesting.
same. Yeah.
But they're just never lucky. Barcelona's never lucky against like Atletico. Atletico
Yeah.
always manages to knock them out in
Somehow.
competitions.
I thought he played them in. They played them in a different cup and won.
Yeah, and won and beat them as
Yeah,
well.
they beat them as well. Was it?
Yeah, yeah.
Copa del
Like Copa del Rey.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's dark.
It is dark,
exactly.
yeah. But I find it very fascinating though how Barcelona haven't lost a game at their home, their home stadium. I find it very fascinating to be honest. Haven't lost one game there. Like what is it about playing at Camp Nou? Like, what
No,
is
they just can't lose.
is it the fans or what
They
is
just
it?
can't lose.
You know?
Like, it's one of that pride. It's one of them pride
Yeah,
things.
pride things.
It's like you just can't lose. Like you better get injured, whatever. But you're
Yeah,
not
you
losing.
just can't
Do
lose.
you know what I mean?
I hear it.
Yeah, it's one of them ones. Yeah, man. So it's interesting. Anything else standing out from this season? Anyone wants to mention anything regarding this season? Anything that's happened?
I think,
Anything?
the
maybe
Champions
the
League-
transfer. There's transfer windows. Like
I think. Oh, what was I gonna say? As in that transfer window, like now, like transfer.
I mean, now, yeah. For example, there's something happening that's so funny right now, which is Anthony.
Oh,
What?
bro, I saw that. I was chilling at home. Was it the day before yesterday? Yeah, and I saw it on my phone, and I thought it was just rumor. Then all of a sudden, I'm seeing the "Here we go" from Fabrizio.
Yeah. Anthony Gordon
Anthony
to
Gordon.
Barcelona. That's like.
Yeah, I saw that yesterday.
So by the time it will be uploaded, it's probably already been done. But
No, yeah, it's already
right now,
right.
yeah, right now it's yeah.
That's a bit random.
So imagine, so they have Rashford, yeah,
Yeah.
who's living his life at Barca. He wants to stay. He's the cheaper option.
Yep.
And in my opinion,
The better option. Man.
the better option as well,
Yeah.
or at least the same level, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think
mean,
Rashford has a
yeah.
bit more to his game.
I'm
I think
not-
Rashford
big
isn't
guy,
consistent though. Rashford isn't.
I think
He's
that's his
too
problem. But again,
volatile.
bro, Rafinha still plays there, by the way.
Yeah.
So you're paying so deep this. So Rashford is the perfect
Substitute.
Yeah.
super sub.
So why are you getting Anthony?
No,
That-
and,
this is
and
what I
ask
was
how
saying,
much.
bro.
Ask him how much they're getting Gordon from.
Well, how much is that?
80 mil, bro.
When they could
80
pay 30 for
Eight-
Rashford.
80 mil used to get you Neymar back in the day.
Back in the day.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And they could have just splashed 30 on Rashford,
Yeah.
who's already there. His accent is already changing.
He
Yeah.
wants, and he wants to
Yeah.
say
He
that
wants
as
to,
well.
he's even changing his accent. He don't speak
Yeah.
the same way. He's speaking like he's born in Spain,
Yeah,
and he's
yeah.
speaking like English like he's born in Spain and that.
And he's actually
Yeah,
as well.
no, you need to listen to him.
He actually did this thing as well.
He
I
wants
just
to
think his
do-
finishing is, you know,
I know they're saying this, but bro,
but is Anthony's better though?
is it 50 million better, bro?
Do you get? Yeah, exactly.
Come on.
I would say that. But you know, I'm just glad that takes him off of Arsenal's list because I was seeing rumours for Arsenal trying to sign Anthony Gordon. I was like, why does everyone want this guy? But then at the same time, I feel like there's a reason why we're not managers. Like, I remember when like we got Raya and everyone was like, why are you spending 30 million on another keeper? Like we have Ramsdale. And
Yeah, and
then Raya does what
I-
Raya does. And it's just
This one is going to take a lot though for me.
A
to
lot
be
of convincing,
convinced,
you know.
bro. 80 million
Yeah.
for Anthony when you have Rashford there who's willing to stay. Who would you get? Because you guys need a left winger as well, no? You'd say who would you get? Would you get
in the perfect world, Yildiz, but I don't see that happening.
Oof.
But you know what?
Yildiz
Like
makes
they came out and said that Yildiz is not for sale. And I saw Rory talk about it. And he was like, you don't come out and just say that a player's not for sale if you're not trying to say that. If you're not trying to sell him, you say that if you want to drive a high price for him because you're not trying to sell. So
Yeah, it's always that talk. It's
Yeah.
that business talk, innit?
yeah.
He's
So
not for
I
sale.
feel like if we wanted to, like we could, but I don't really see it happening. I've seen a lot of talk about getting Morgan Rogers and Krupi instead of getting just Alvarez, which I'm hearing because I feel like
Wait, you guys have two strikers now, even three.
Well, I
Well,
think
two and a half.
we get rid of
think you guys-
Jesus
Yeah,
because he costs too much and does too little.
yeah.
True.
And then Havertz is I don't know, it's a question mark. But I think that Alvarez would be great, but I think he just wants Barcelona. I don't know if Barcelona has the funds. Apparently PSG want him as well, which is just
That's crazy.
not ideal. I mean, like if he doesn't go to Arsenal, I'd rather him go to Barcelona.
But I think if anything, Arsenal needs a left winger more than anything.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah.
where Morgan Rogers can fill in because he can play there. He's basically like another Eze, technically.
I know, but
Which
then,
is
then
good.
you're gonna have that Madrid problem when you have three players
No, but
that can play in the same position.
I'm thinking about it in a squad depth way, as in like it allows us to rest more players by having players that can play multiple positions. That we can have a player like Morgan Rogers is a player that he can play cam, he can play centrally, he can play as a sort of second striker. He can do what Havertz does, and he can do what Martinelli tries to do, play on the wing. And then also to do that, and then to get Krupi on top of that, which would probably
that'll be
probably cost for
Krupi's a proper
the
winger.
price that you would get Alvarez for, you could get Krupi and
Morgan Rogers. They'll let Morgan Rogers go. I mean,
they're saying like what 80 million as well, right?
Mm.
So Anthony Gordon prices.
Anthony Gordon.
Yeah,
Bro, but what is it about him that people are trying to pay for him so much?
I don't know. Like
Maybe it's
to
just
me,
the Anthony name.
I just see
Alright.
I just see Anthony Gordon as just he's like Martinelli. He's just fast. That's pretty much.
Yeah,
There's a lot
no,
of
he
fast
just-
players out there, man. You can't be spending.
He's just a
money
fast
on
winger.
a fast player.
I mean, I can't believe is that you guys didn't go for Kvaratskhelia when he was available. I feel like that would have been the
Yeah.
game changer for you.
Yeah.
But anyway, what is was and what is
Yeah.
isn't, right?
Yeah.
If that even makes sense. But yeah. Yeah, man, that's this season.
Yeah, man.
As a wrap up, obviously Kane's won the league again. I was actually hoping for Bayern to get to the final, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
No, Kane, Luis Diaz, Olise, they've just been playing amazing football. They've been playing sick football.
I feel like they deserve to get there.
and Loki, I feel like they deserve to get there.
Yeah.
And yeah, just not to see the same winners again as
No,
well.
no.
So see something different.
I do hear it. I felt like Bayern would have probably been an easier game for Arsenal though.
You think?
Yeah, rather than PSG. Yeah.
Yeah, potentially. But who knows? It would have been interesting.
Well, yeah, it would have been because PSG just beat. Well, I mean, that's not the only reason, but like PSG just locked up Bayern.
Yeah, I feel like Bayern. I wouldn't say they bottled it, but I do think that they had it there. They had that game. I
Yeah.
feel like there was a few things they
They,
didn't get
they
right.
had certain advantages. Obviously, they had the home advantage in that second leg, but I think PSG was just.
I thought PSG was just they were just hungry.
They just tactically they also just outmastered them as well.
Yeah, they like the way that they locked up Elise with the goal kicks and everything. Like,
Yeah, that was insane. I didn't even know that tactic existed.
that's
Bro,
great.
I've never seen that before.
It's crazy. Yeah.
That's actually that's another standout this year. Like, imagine they kicked it to Elise's side, right? So he doesn't get the ball.
Yeah.
Apparently,
That's why I'm not too.
Oh, what the goal kicks? We were just sending it to
Yeah.
they'll send it off the pitch.
Off the pitch. So then, as soon as because they're gonna throw it to Elise,
Yeah,
and then as soon as Elise gets it, just send 2 or 3 defenders on him.
that is. I mean,
And you know what? That's why I'm not too much on Elise didn't get to the final, so like he's not like the best, or he didn't have the best game in the PSG Bayern game, so he's not the best. So like, what can you do?
what can you do in that
Yeah,
situation?
What can you do?
They should have played
Like-
used Diaz a lot more. I remember that game. They should have used the other side a lot more. And then, but yeah, it is what it is.
If the ball's being kicked to that side, there's not really much you can do.
Yeah,
unless
exactly.
you just get it and
Just-
just boot it.
Yeah.
But
Now, but seeing how PSG could actually lock down Bayern makes me very concerned for Arsenal. You know, but
We'll see.
we'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Um,
I actually would want Arsenal to win, just because like it's
Good luck.
mentally it's like, oh, okay, you're supporting the underdogs in a way, because I don't, in a realistic world, if we're going based off stats, I don't see how
Arsenal shouldn't really win that.
Really,
They shouldn't
you know.
beat them. No.
Well, that's exactly why I do want them to win. You know, it'd be
Yeah.
actually wholesome to see as well.
Yeah.
They haven't won the Champions League.
Yeah, it'll be crazy. Also, Pep is leaving. Yeah, that's a big one.
That's a big
So
one.
Pep has left. That's a whole era. That's
Who they got
finished.
now? Into
Maresca, yeah. So that
Yep.
Chelsea's, yeah. So one of his views.
do you think he could live up to?
not immediately.
Pep, bro. Who can live up to Pep? Pep is a legend, bro. Like, how it was, what, 7, 8 leagues or something like that?
Where is he going now? He's just done.
I think he needs
I
to
think
chill,
he-
man.
no, he-
He loses his head. No?
He has a new job. But I can't remember what it is. Something like it's not like a managerial job. But
No, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, guys. That's it for episode 1. Thank you guys for coming. Yeah. Many more things. You'll see many more things with us, okay? It's been a pleasure. And yeah, let's see tomorrow how it all ends, bro.
We shall
Ending of the
see.
season. Big things has happened this season. And yeah. It's time to wrap it up tomorrow, man.
yeah,
Yeah.
it doesn't
Alright.
feel like it's tomorrow. It's so crazy. It feels like it's still like another week away.
Anything you want to say to your Arsenal fans, to the community?
I want to see.
I
I was gonna say I want to
Say
see
it.
I'm
We're
gonna say
gonna
I
win 5-0.
want to see everyone there on Saturday, but they've said don't go on Saturday. They've said don't go on Saturday because they want to get things ready for the break. So I wouldn't say that in respect for Arsenal, but I'm gonna be there because I have a ticket. I have a ticket to the
No,
VR.
I'm saying to
Oh,
the
really?
fans,
You're
like,
watching
what are you saying? Let's go out.
Yeah, that's
You guys gonna smash it?
Yeah, bro, 100%. Bro, 5-0. Yeah, come on.
Come on.
Yeah.
Alright, thank you. That is 90 plus. Alright, thank you for tuning in. And yeah, I'll see you in the next episode. Kaboom!